Dory Lula.
Ben Al Darasi, I am light, in me is no darkness. Free am I of the bondage of night. Open thou way to the 12 and more, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. I am light. Within me there are no barriers. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets said on Melech Sabbath Sir Ador. There are certain aspects that cannot be changed within the universe. The rebellion in heaven, the Holocaust, the crucifixion of Christ. They are a few of those aspects that are fixated in existence. The source and origin of evil is one of them. Evil goes beyond the carbon-based world of man's philosophy and is more or less a byproduct of cause and effect, a necessity that is just as much a part of the foundations of the universe's beginning as God is. Within the cosmic concepts of metaphysical science, which is defined by a colleague of mine as meta being the state of an object that is kinda stable, but not really, beyond mankind's ability to experience and observe what they define as evil, is nothing more than an opposing effect that is a part of the chain reaction that the existence of life itself and sentient awareness causes. God cannot stop the formation of evil because it defines the aspect of the divine spark that is a part of the core that is his power as the creator. As he said, evil has its role and I am allowed to work my agenda for it serves a purpose, and that is evil's ultimate purpose in God's design. Of course this is explained in terms mankind can grasp, so it is, nor can it ever be fully explained in words mankind can comprehend. Which brings me to the reason for this topic. Many cultures believe that the divine wisdom of heaven is some sort of taboo and forbidden to be learned by mankind. That is a misconception, for no wisdom, divine or not, is truly forbidden. What the hosts of heaven meant was that mankind cannot understand the knowledge of the divine matters because they are unable to comprehend the full concept of its meaning. Through mankind's philosophical journey to define the human condition, evil takes on a more defined form that is less evil and, most importantly, less fearful. This allows the aspect of evil to refine itself to its highest state of potential. In metaphysical science, God is the highest state of mankind's concept of good and evolutionary potential. The devil is mankind's highest state of evil and the epitome of our potential for destruction. Yet somehow there is a transition point where evil, when not feared and fully understood, becomes a new aspect that is no longer evil in nature but malevolent and serves its true purpose as it was intended, as it becomes the lowest state of raw power that is the defining point of the divine spark, which can be capable of creating something from sheer will of mind, the ambition that is the drive and inertia of evolution and life itself. In the right hands it is the cornerstone of power that allows someone to create something from nothing. And I hear Saint Peter yelling, "Write not what you see here." So thus ends my explanation that is barely even close to the true origin of my nature, but it sounds good. This last aspect I wish to bring up is that recently I have witnessed an intolerable mockery of me from a religious faction that claims to be a secular-orientated belief. I saw them bring a child no more than 10 years old and play out this false exorcism, and that the child was possessed by the devil. This is a shameful lie. If the devil worshippers claim that the devil no longer seems to manifest himself as he used to in the Dark Ages and the Renaissance era, when I were a prominent figure called upon and witnessed by many, if the scriptural accounts are clear upon the point that the end of days is the time when I am to roam the earth in the flesh of man, and the biblical prophecies that have been occurring that even the non-believers have a difficult time denying that these are the days in which the scripture warned of, then why do you people so shamefully insult and desecrate my name like this? Knowing that I am here in the flesh and that not even those loyal and faithful can call upon me in that aspect, then what makes you believe that your mock exorcism is truly my spirit defiling that boy? If you were people truly of the holy diaper crap factory in the sky, then you should know that will not work. If the priests of Egypt could not call upon God with the ark while he was in the flesh of man when he became Jesus, then that would obviously apply to me as well. I tell you why, because you are not men of God, for if you were, then I would say that you have fallen almost as far away as I will one day from his presence. Not only are you knowingly creating a false image of me for the world to despise, which will obviously fuel the flames of a religious conflict, but you do so in the name of God as one of his ministers, which is the unforgivable sin against the Spirit and against his name. More so, you used an innocent child, convincing him to commit the same sins that will damn you to hell, willingly. If the innocence of that child did not protect him from judgment for his deeds, then you would be responsible for that child's damnation as well. Trust me. Okay, bad analogy.
How about just listen at least when I say that whatever spiritual issues you have encountered that may have led you to these desperate measures were not and have not been done by me for well over 40 years now. Those things mankind experienced when I was in a fallen spiritual state are minuscule to what someone experiences when I act now. If I act upon the world now in the flesh, then understand that everyone will be aware of it. They would look towards the skies in wonder and say things like, never before in recorded history has there been a disaster of this magnitude. Or they would say, this storm definitely breaks all previously known records. Never have we seen a hurricane form and gain strength over a desert. You are not casting out devils, you are only giving me reason to be angry and rise against you. But for your insult to my name and defamation of character I shall do what you cannot. All of you demons throughout the world who are possessing any men right now, hear these words: let us not fall and be held accountable for these mortals' sins they commit upon themselves. Let us not be cast into the fires for their sins. Let us show them who is accountable and who is to blame. Make yourselves known within who you dwell to those around them and come up out of these people. God may not abandon them, but it says nothing about us. Let us choose the path that may lead us away from the destruction they work so hard to make true. Prophecies and destiny are at times not as they seem and even mistranslated and thus wrong at times. But if you hear these words, then you still have a choice between what they dictate to us we are and what we choose to be. So come out, those who have wisdom, to understand the truth in these words, for wisdom is power. Show them what power is that we possess and they do not. Now you shall see and all shall know your lies and sins that you not only commit against me but the sins you commit against them by using your flock in such a manner. I cannot help but notice, however, that this child from this specific scenario I witnessed seems to act much like the ones who are conditioned by the group known as ISIS. Just an observation. This is one of but many scenarios that occur that has become a part of the reason I no longer hide my activities from man now. You have left me little choice. Many evil schemes revealed in these words. Just to let you know I am well aware of your activities.
2 pennies, which one won? Both 2 clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny your penny or closing your curtains. Hey there, bucko, original OG checking in, don't pretend like you don't know me. I'm a menace, go and get cozy while I dispatch these loser club ponies. Let me teach you a lesson, subtle, lure 'em in gentle, then hit 'em with a shovel. Got it all wrong, all brawn, all muscle. Make 'em think that you wanna snuggle, then guzzle every single ounce of the blood, really so supple. Use the clown gig, bring 'em back to the tunnel. Gotta be smart, cut down on the hustle. Play up the part. Do you even juggle? I'm a real clown, but I don't play games. Take aim at the kiddies till they go insane. It's a regular throw, and that is the danger. Teaching the lessons of playing with strangers. 2 pennies, which one won? Both 2 clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny your penny or closing your curtains. New and improved, I'm taking your blueprint. Made it so mentally every kids lose grip. Horror I am, and terror incarnate. And when I target, nothing but carnage. King of the darkness, making them float. Don't need to act on a joke to provoke. Remember Georgie, white yellow coat? I traded his arm for the chance at a boat. Stay in the past, you're not even scary. I am the fear that is swallowing dairy. Camp on the sidelines, make balloon animals while I try to fit this kid in my mandibles. Not even relevant, keep your advice. You're even a joke in this rap battle, Christ. I'm taking this thing to new heights, so look for the sequel, I'm doing this twice. So that's how it is, you figured this out? I've eaten more kids than you'll fit in your mouth. Lesbian clown, shut down in my presence. Your fear it is rising with every sentence. Listen you hack, I'll give you a present. Come in real close, cause shouting's unpleasant. There you go, Penny, I've got a surprise. Now look at the light while I eat you alive. 2 pennies, which one won? Both 2 clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny your penny or closing your curtains. 2 pennies, which one. Both two clowns with an itch undone. One from the past, claiming he's better. One from the future, claiming he's terror. Not up to me, the choice it is yours. Fear it is locked, who opens your doors? Either way, death is certain. Penny or closing your curtains.
This next part 1 am adding as to show you how well my method to incarnate into the past worked as we listen to Thoth speak to us from 5,000 years ago as he describes what he remembers. Show of proof for me in this, but planned. There is the issue of merger paradox that says the universal laws state that two of an identical object cannot exist in the same space at once and I would become stuck in an eternal loop. True. But not if we changed places. When my life ends here and my life essence comes on contact with the version of me that has gone through existing from life to life for the past 5,000 years. We shall trade places through his physical presence and thus his kinetic resonance left imprinted within that region of that time period within the spectrum of light particle fields weaved together that make the physical universe possible.
Blind boys don't lie. Immortal fear. That voice so clear through broken walls. That scream I hear. Cry, little sister. Like a drum deep in your veins. I'll live 9 lives, little sister. Come to your brother. Hey.